Good morning, everyone. My name is Laura Yanes. I am the affiliate liaison here at the Greater DAOR. I am the benefit trainee as well as the store operator. I've been here in the office about 4 or 5 months already. And today we'll be talking about Glide. We'll have a basic overview of Glide. So let's get started. Okay, here you will see your dashboard. To get to your dashboard, you would go into the DAOR.com website. At the top under member, you will see the MLS login. Once you log into the MLS, your CRMLS, it will take you to the Greater DAOR portal where you can see all your CRMLS additional products as well as your Greater DAOR Association resources. One of the products that you do get from becoming a member here of the association, it is called Glide. Once you see Glide, in my screen, it is in the second row. It is the purple arrow toward pointing up. So we're gonna go ahead and click on Glide, and that's gonna take us to our Glide transactions. Okay. Glide is integrated with CRMLS, so any listings it's going to pick them up directly from CRMLS. Once you get into Glide, you do have two options. You have the option to use Glide or you have the option to use your zip forms. They both provide the forms directly from CAR, all the forms that you may need. It's the same library, but it's up to you which platform you prefer best. The nice thing about Glide, it's pretty clean. As you guys can see, it's straightforward. Also, I don't have listings. I'm not a real estate agent, but once you do, your listings will pop up here, but it's a pretty straightforward and clean website. It takes you, it has steps to follow, as we'll go through that in a little bit further. So first thing you want to double check once you are in your Glide account, on the top right, you do see your icon. It might be a blank icon at the beginning. You will go into your account settings. And here in your account settings, the first thing you'll see is your profile information. You will have the option to edit your profile, your professional role. You can be the broker, you can be the real estate agent. You can have more than one. And you always want to make sure you click save. Once anything saves, you will see that pop up that the change that you made was successfully updated. After your professional role, you'll see your profile when you can upload a picture. The picture does have to be saved into your computer to be able to upload it. You always I recommend always double checking your name, your phone number, make sure everything is nice and set and correct in your account. Your license number, any agent, your logo, you can put your logo as well there, as well as your personal website. You also have the option to put your brokerage information, the firm name, license number, and so on. Remember, any changes that you make, you want to make sure you click the purple save button. So on the left side, this is your profile information. You also have your account preferences. Once you go into your account preferences, you will check that your email address is nicely integrated in here. Like I said, always double check that it's your correct information. You can change your password. You can assign what's it called? Assistants. Sorry, you can assign assistants so they can have access to the Glide just by entering their email address, and it's going to send them an invitation to join. You can also add other agents to support. You can also add their email as well. Any transactional settings, you'll see them here. You'll be able to edit them. and other settings and privacy settings. On the left side, you'll see your notifications and reminders. If you need to turn anything on and off, your notifications will be on here, as well as any reminders. Now, one of the most important ones is your integrations and membership. You want to make sure that your CRMLS account is nicely linked in here. You can always add additional. You can add your Google, or if you're from another, you have another MLS, you can also add it to your Glide account. Any local associations, your MLS associations, integrations. I don't have any at the moment. And you will also be able to see your address book. You can you're at the top bar, you do see the search bar to search through your address book, and you can always create a new contact. You can upload a picture, the basic information of the contact, the company information as well, and then you would just click save. Okay. So we'll go back to our home screen for now. The first thing you see on your home screen on the left side is your transactions, your buyer prospects, workflows, and archives. Any transactions that you guys save and let's say you're done with that listing and you send it to your archives will be saved here. The nice thing about Glide is that it does save all your transactions in your archive. They will always be there for you. Also, a nice thing is that Glide has support. They have a live chat. So if anytime you guys need help throughout the Glide, your guys are stuck in any kind of way, you guys can reach Glide directly here. Right now it is set at under a minute, so they will reply under a minute. Usually it doesn't take long. It's usually under less than 5 minutes. So you'll just type in your question here, and an assistant from Glide will go get a hold of you guys. You'll be able to chat through them directly through here. You can always give us a call here also at the association, and we will help you as best as we can as well. So for instance, let's go and if you need to make a transaction, let's create a new transaction. Who is the primary agent? We will select ourselves for now. And it's continue. You have the option to enter the property directly with the address or search by the MLS. We'll go ahead and search by the MLS for now. We will select the CRMLS and then the listing ID. I just picked up a random listing here to serve as an example. As you saw, as I typed it in, it was automatically looking for those listings. So there we go, and we'll go ahead and press continue. You always want to confirm that it did pull up the correct listing. You can always go back if it didn't. Once you confirm that it did, you will press continue. What type of transaction are we creating? Let's say we're making a purchase. Select the status of the transaction. We'll go ahead and press pre-contract. If you guys have any templates, just like zip forms, you do have the ability to create templates here in Glide. If you have any templates, you will add them here. For now, we'll just leave it as is. You will be able to add the purchase team for this listing. So let's say we these will pop up from your contact information. For now, we're just going to create a new contact. We're just gonna put buyer 1. You'll enter the information, the email, the fax, and so on, and save. Any additional buyer brokers you can always add, or another buyer if you like as well. Once you're done with this page, we'll go ahead and click continue. And then here it gives you any additional details for this property. You can always double check that everything is good so far. You can go into the parties. You have the property information. You can replace the image as well. You have any listing information, purchase information, and commissions. So now Glide has created our new transaction, our new purchase transaction. This is the first page that we see once we go into our transaction. On the left side, you'll see the overview. You'll have any offers. If you make any offers, you will see them under offer packages. Your PEDS request is also there. Your details and parties, any documents that you may need to add. Let's go ahead and click on documents for now. Right now it is empty since we just did start this purchase transaction. We can go ahead. Like I said, it will pull up any CAR any CAR forms. Well, on the right side, we'll go ahead and add documents. You can upload any document if you have anything on your computer. If you have a document that you need to add on your computer, you can add it. Or well, for now, we can search up directly from the CAR library. If you have any documents from DocuSign, remember, it is separate. It doesn't come with Glide. But if you have your DocuSign account, you can always link that in here as well. So for now, we'll just go ahead and look for forms in the CAR. There we go. So these are all the CAR forms that are provided and that you may need. These are the same forms that are in Zip Forms. The nice thing here is that you can filter these forms because sometimes all these forms are a little bit overwhelming, or you can always search it on the top as well. For instance, if you're looking for a purchase agreement and brings up these 3 purchase agreements, you can filter these out. Let me remove that check mark. There we go. Any non-residential forms, any miscellaneous, any libraries. These are the libraries that are offered to you guys. If you want to filter only through these, only CRMLS library or the California Association, which is the CAR. Let's say right now we're gonna go ahead and look for a purchase agreement to add this to this listing. We'll go ahead and use the residential purchase agreement, and we'll go ahead on the bottom right, you want to add a document. This is uploading the document, and it has successfully uploaded. You can go ahead and edit. When you hover over the document, on the right side, you'll see this small pencil right here. You can edit the name of that form if you like. For now, we'll just leave it as is. You just click outside. Once you click on your document, it'll prompt up to this page. Are you trying to prepare an offer? We'll go ahead and we'll exit for now. So there you go. This is the residential purchase agreement that was added into our transaction. You can go on the left side. It does give you to navigate through the document in the offers. If you press offer, it'll take you to that offer section of the document. Let's say you need to go to the closing and possessions. Instead of scrolling, let's say you don't have to scroll through the whole document. It does give you this guide on the left side to go to go through the document instead of just scrolling through the whole document and trying to find that specific area where you need to fill out. So here you would fill out your documents. You do have this wizard is available for the forms. So you can, it helps, it's a faster process to set up, to fill out the forms. So let's go ahead and close this. Let's say you guys are done preparing that form and you guys are ready to send it to get a signature. On the right side of the form, you'll see the 3 dots inside of the box. You will go ahead and click that and you'll see the e-sign. Let's go ahead and click e-sign. Right now it's telling me because I didn't fill it out, but we'll go ahead and sign anyway for now. It's loading. There you go. So like ZipForms offers Authentisign. Glide offers Glide signatures. It does give you the option, like I said, to use your DocuSign if you prefer using your DocuSign. Some of agents already have a DocuSign. It is a third party, and you would have to purchase that on the side. But it does come, Glide does provide you with Glide signatures. It is for free. We're going to go ahead and stick to that one for now. You can always add more files to your transaction here. If you can always just drag and click into the transaction. For now, we're just going to go ahead and press continue. So I want to show you guys how it's going to look once the signature process, because as we go on. So you have the option to here, this is as the agent for now. If you need to sign it, or if you just need to, for the person to CC, you have the option to choose from those two. Oh, let me go back, what I do. Okay. You can always add a recipient, any of your contacts, or a new party. For now, we will just continue. So then this will open your preparations tools box. Here on the left side, you see you have the options where you need where you need to put any signatures, initials, date, stamps, check boxes, and so on. So for you, it's simple. You just click on, let's say you need a signature, just click on it and just stamp it wherever it needs to go. The document does pre-prepare it, but if it missed anything, you can always just click on it and click on the document, and there you go. And to remove it, just click on it. And on the right side, you'll see the little trash bin. So once you're done going through your document, making sure that it has the signature boxes where they need to be, the date stamps, or any initials, or so on, you will go ahead and press on the bottom right. You'll see the continue. Earlier, I said that the nice thing about Glide is that it's pretty straightforward. It's not going to let you skip anything. So it's always going to give you that continue button or back button at the bottom of whenever you're creating a transaction, any signatures, when you're creating listing, any offers, anything you do in Glide, it's going to give you that go back or continue. So it takes you through the steps directly. It's not like you guys can jump steps. So that's the nice thing. So it helps not to miss anything. So once we press continue, it's going to give you another page, and it's going to give you the option to add any specific messages. You can edit the subject of the message, and you can also add a specific message that you may want to add. For now, we'll just oops. Please sign, or so on. And who needs to sign? Right now, we just left it as us, that we would need to sign. and we would go ahead and press send. This will go to that email address. Once they receive that email address, it will prompt them a picture where they can go ahead and sign through Glide Signs as well. So let's close this. Okay, if we go to our home, I want to show you guys how right now we were looking at a purchase transaction. And if let's say we go into a listings transaction, any listings, you will see any offers on the left side, I'm sorry, you'll see any offers that you may have of this transaction. And the offer button is in your CRMLS if it's active. So if you're looking through a property in CRMLS, in the matrix, and you see you'll see the offer, make an offer. This is where these offers will show up once your listing is in here. You have the ability to see them in this this view, or you can in table view or in list version. You have the option to see all your offers, your favorites, any pending offers or any inactive offers. And then here on the right, on the top, you see you can customize. Once we press on customize, it gives you the option if you want to keep accepting any offers. You can turn that on or turn that off. And it also gives you, if you want to only accept offers to a specific date, you can enter this on here. Any instructions for the buying agents, you may enter them here. And then your contact information. Okay. So this so far all the classes that we're doing are being recorded, and we're working to put them up on our YouTube page. Any recordings will be found in our YouTube page. So this is the offer tabs in your listing transaction. On the top right, you see you can change from the pending to active to under contract to closed as well. And right here, you see the same, you see the details and parties. You see your documents. Any signatures that came back, you will see them here. You can also let's go back to our overview real quick. On the overview on the right side, you'll see the basic detail information of this listing, the address, the listing agent, and so on. So like I said, it's pretty basic, it's pretty straightforward. Anything you guys do through here, it's gonna help you guys, it's gonna guide you guys through the process. It's not gonna let you jump any what do you call it? Sorry, jump any steps. There we go. It's not gonna let you jump any steps. It's gonna be straightforward. Like I said, anytime you guys do get stuck by any chance, there at the top right, you will see that support button where you can directly talk to somebody in Glide, and they'll go ahead and help you. Or you can always contact us as well. If you need to make any disclosures, on the left side, you have your options here to place any order natural hazard disclosures, or fill in a AVID, or invite sellers to fill out a disclosure. It's also pretty straightforward. You just open it and follow the steps through the end of the process. Okay, let's go back to our home and transactions. I recommend that you guys go in and just, play around with the system. Click on bunch of buttons, try it out for yourselves. This is the other option if you guys don't want to use zip forms. Sometimes zip forms might look a little bit overwhelming, but it's pretty much the same thing. It's just you do have the option to use your zip forms or to use Glide. Like I said, both places you'll be able to find your CAR forms through both of these. So all the forms you need will be available through zip forms and through Glide as well. Just one more thing here on the next to the new transactions buttons, you do have the option to how do you want to see your listings here in list form or in box one. This one's nice for it includes the picture, so it's nice and straightforward as well. And that's pretty much it for right now. These are just the basics of Glide. Like I said, just try it out yourselves, go in there, play around with the system. And if you guys need any help, you guys can reach us out here at the DAOR, or you can contact Glide directly as well. Remember to double check your account on the top right to make sure that your CRMLS is connected to your Glide. I noticed some people came in a little bit late, so just showing you guys here real quick again on the top right, your integrations and memberships. On the single sign-in, make sure you link your CRMLS accounts on here. You can also add any other list MLSs that you may have. If you guys are secondary anywhere else, you guys can always add them here as well. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Thank you guys for joining. It was a short lesson, short overview today. Better said, like I said, it is pretty straightforward. Glide. You can't really get lost in here. As you can see, the first page is basic transactions, buying prospects, your homepage support. So it's nice and straightforward. Thank you guys for joining us today. It is 10 now. So next week, I will be going through zip forms next week on Monday, I believe. Sorry, I can't remember right now from the top of my head, but every week we're going through the benefits that you do get through CRMLS and through the DAOR. So next week we'll be going through your zip forms. Later on, we'll go through the cloud and showing times and Savvy Card and so on as we keep going through all of these benefits. Like I said, you can find our videos in YouTube. Also, Glide also has a YouTube channel, some